This state spends over $1 billion a week on Medicaid. It's roughly almost a $60 billion program in the state. In New York, it's very unusual. There's not another state that's designed their Medicaid program like New York, where local government pays roughly about 18% of the total cost. So think about this. If you took the other 49 states, every county in those states, and took their local share, it would be less than what the counties in New York State pay for a local share of Medicaid. We all know one thing. In New York State, the biggest problem that we have keeping people and attracting industry are property taxes. And those property taxes, believe me, the tax rate is driven by the local share of Medicaid. That's money we could give directly back to the taxpayer, and we would do it in a heartbeat.
Here in Chautauqua County, we deal with loss of population all the time. You know, our families struggle, our young people leave, they go elsewhere, and it has a great deal to do with what it costs to live here. You know, I know people that have given up family homes that have been in their families for 2-3 generations because they can no longer afford the property taxes. So this is truly a real burden for everyone here, especially for the working class, the middle class here in Chautauqua County. It is a true burden.
You can live in your home all your life and then finally or suddenly find out you no longer can stay there because of these rising costs in taxes. And as I said, you have to spread it out, and sometimes it's impossible. And you're forced into doing things that you had hoped that would never happen to you as a person that worked all your life and has a home that they would like to keep but is unable to.
We've all heard the stories about real property taxes in New York being way too high. We're hearing the stories how children can't stay here because those taxes are going through the roof. We hear the stories of seniors who are leaving their homes because they can't make those tax payments. Well, I care deeply about those individuals. That's why I'm advocating for a solution in Washington, D.C. that takes the Medicaid burden that now is carried by our real property taxpayers and removes that from their backs. And it holds Albany accountable when it comes to our Medicaid spending and says to Albany to deal with the program that they control and that they need to be held accountable for. So I hope you join with us, you join with me to fight for this solution to alleviate these tax bills that are going through the roof for all of us.